My name is Crîngașu. I'm a visual artist from Cluj-Napoca. My main focus is working with digital mediums, both static images and also some animation from time to time. What I basically do is kind of scour the internet for 3D models and reintegrate them in various compositions, to be broad about it. One of the main things that clicked was being able to witness this sort of broad spectrum of activity that people were engaging in through the various institutions that we visited during the past week. And I don't know, becoming aware, I guess, about the amount of work that goes into this type of research in general. For art, it could be like flexibility, and for science, it could be like precision, maybe. I think the most popular opinion regarding their common ground is found in the levels of passion that both fields demand. I think that both people who engage like seriously in artistic practices and seriously in scientific research, they have to possess a certain degree of interest and passion and love for what they are actually doing in order for that to function in the end. The biggest difference, I would say, that while I know while art deals with, again, maybe it's a misconception overall, but I guess art deals more with developing through instincts and emotion, and sciences are mainly focused on actual data, like proper equations that build up the world as we know it. So maybe art is just not that much afraid to deviate from the path, while science tends to stick on the path in order to have results, I guess. Art can learn that you can also be responsible for disseminating knowledge through various works, at the same time encompassing the emotional and instinctual aspect of it, while science can learn that deviating from that particular path can often produce unexpected and maybe useful results in the end. I don't know. I guess there was this phenomenon which you saw the whole I don't know, the way people were included. I mean, the stereotypes relating to the male scientist, maybe that was one of the things that definitely changed. I mean, basically each institution that we visited contained a very diverse range of people and from different countries and from different backgrounds. And it seemed that once they came together for a common goal, things got, I mean, these types of backgrounds got annihilated in a way, and they were able to collaborate in the end. So. Well, I guess the first one was the experience with Electra and the synchrotron. I mean, it was overwhelming to be able to witness this sort of this sort of working environment. It was a first for me. Also, the general atmosphere and working environment at ICTP, I thought was really fun, and the history of the place, how it was founded, and what we learned about its founder. Yeah, those, and ultimately the studies that were going on at ICGEB related to like stem cell research and I don't know, some experiments on Drosophila flies. I think those were the three most favorite moments. To people, I guess when we met Sarah, like she was developing this. She was trying to develop this sort of food dyes that have like they're natural, that they're not artificially produced, and she was doing this sort of research in order to produce a certain palette of blue that can get integrated in foods for the future and stuff like that. And also Ilaria from the ICGB, she was basically studying stem cells in order to probably be able at a certain point in the future to be able to grow living tissue and organs from that. So I think they were the most that struck me during the experience. Yeah, basically the again the particle accelerator, that's just, I mean, hardware wise, principle, as a principle I get it, but once you're there trying to make sense of the machine itself, it's pretty overwhelming. So that's basically the most mysterious thing I witnessed, I guess. It was basically about envisioning an incubation capsule for a human organ. Yeah. Specifically a heart, but I'm not sure. Yeah. The visit Thai CGB and getting into contact with the people there. Uh, what I learned from that experience, kind of that was the starting point for the work. Well, first of all, I think that the friends and the connections the people we met here, I mean, even us as the artists and some of the people we met during the tours, I think that's definitely one of the main things. But also, I mean, besides what I've chosen to actually develop into a work, I have this like quite the list of info that I could integrate it in future work at a certain time. It's just I've chosen to focus on this particular subject, but there are many other types of interest that develop from this. So I have like my keywords with me, more or less, yeah. I mean, I want to thank everybody, and also if artists tend to become interested in these types of activities or residencies, I urge them to go for it. That's about it, mostly.